If we can take away anything from this show, it's that female Jujutsu Kaisen fans and male Chainsaw Man fans are two sides of the same coin. What the fuck? What? Huh? You guys are just disgraceful. Although, I really can't be that critical because, yeah, each of these shows have some really super fuckable characters. But still, come on! My bad. I actually forgot that you're probably not here to rank the fuckability of anime characters. You probably clicked this because you like Jujutsu Kaisen. So what do I have to say about it?
Oh my god, he got a big ass blue thing. Oh, he's throwing it around everywhere as well. Jumping him. They're just jumping him. They're just straight up jumping him. What are they doing?
Then Gojo the goat starts coming and running really fucking fast and beating the shit out of everybody. Just fucking everybody up. You know how it is.
And then he comes down and he cuts the big ass dragon in half. Yow! Who is he?
They're jumping somebody again. They're doing it again. They cannot keep. They cannot keep getting away with this. They can't keep it. Never have I been so unbelievably invested in a fight that was literally just a Gurren Lagann reference.
Pierce the heavens, Mekamaru! Pierce the heavens! Fight! Fight! Fight!
However, these fuckers decided to bastardize its reference by not having the power of the indomitable human spirit overcome evil. What the fuck, Gege? It is on sight if I see you. There is only one manga that I hate more than you. However, this does set up Shibuya as an arc pretty well. This is no Naruto, Gurren Lagann, power of friendship, baby shit. The power of human spirit alone is not going to overcome what comes next. Shonen is a pretty overdone genre. It's been the most popular category of anime for 30 years running. Although there's definitely an argument that isekai is getting far too comfortable. Who the fuck greenlets this shit? So, if you really want to be a top tier shonen today, you have to be either A, unique as fuck. Let's take a look at what Chainsaw Man is doing. Okay, that's enough from you, Chainsaw Man. Or B, you can just abuse your workers to the point where your show looks jaw-dropping. It doesn't really matter how mediocre the plot is if you can just switch your brain off and clap like a monkey. Now, if we were to graph this, Jujutsu Kaisen is probably about here. It's innovative in a very subtle way, but it still follows a lot of the generic shonen tropes. Yuji gets demons coming inside of him, we get a trio of upbeat, edgy, and woman, we get a sensei, and we get a power system. It deviates in a way that it's just all around very good. There aren't really any areas that lack, which I find very rare. There's good art, great comedy, great pacing, good villains and heroes, great fights, and interesting world building. Although Jujutsu Kaisen isn't really a master of any of these parts, it is a master at making very hot men. Where Jujutsu Kaisen's uniqueness really shines is in its way of portraying fights. If Yuji had an epithet like in One Piece, it would be the hand, because this dude has hands. His curse technique is a knuckle fucking sandwich. Additionally, there are no rules to fighting in this show. Every once in a while, you will see an absolutely criminal jumping take place. You would think these people are the Blackbeard pirates. Biting, killing civilians, and backstabbing are all on the table. None of this sissy respect shit. This type of fighting, when mixed with a level of animation that Naruto's best fights have, and a soundtrack that fucks, really just solidifies how hot the men are. I'm going to give an example that every other creator on this platform has already talked about already, but it truly is an incredible episode. It is entirely hands. Aside from the beginning where we see some surprisingly brutal civilian deaths and Yuji bouncing around everywhere, we see some on-site combat, and I'm going to explain every great little detail in this entire sequence. If you haven't caught on by now, I'm talking about Itadori versus the Locust. Okay, no for real this time. The way Yuji reacts to this pain. The way we cut outside to see the effects of piercing blood. This awesome first-person shot, it's so strong and hard to control. His aim wobbles all over the place like in a video game. Choso is immediately a likable villain because of his revenge motive. Yuji the Hands Itadori does not let Choso charge up. He literally violates the first rule of anime and tackles Choso, and we see them struggle around like fuck. Mappa liking its blood spheres. As Itadori gets smashed to the wall with blood, we see it peel off his skin, and immediately after this we get a jab from Choso that startles the viewer. This entire scene was anime only, by the way. Mappa's animators have not seen their family for a week at this point. Then we take it back to the start. We see how Itadori has made no progress in this fight. Next, we get another POV shot. Itadori charges at Choso. And this circle effect that Choso does, I don't know what the fuck the point of this was, but it looks really good. Because Jujutsu Kaisen has some actual strategies at play, and it's not just shonen brain mush, we enter the second half of the fight. This is in a fucked up bathroom. And at first you're like, Gege, what the fuck are you doing? But wait, let this man cook, because 5 minutes later, this is one of the coolest fucking places for a fight. This is the bathroom at school break. We need more enclosed spaces for fights. Fuck all this empty boss battle shit. Put them in the boys' toilets. Look at this tension. We got these awesome stances just sitting in water and this drain sitting there. Itadori starts the fight by kicking the drain. He's doing distractions to start things off, just like in Season 1. We got this POV change when Choso smashes this mirror. All the boys' toilets get fucking obliterated, and it's kind of funny. Here we get some casual Naruto animation. Here's that bite I was talking about, followed by a headbutt. Come on, these poses are so fucking cool. Yuji dodging this kick so much he kicks Choso in the head. Yuji using this stall to swing out. Yuji absolutely slaying it with the splits here. Can I just say, throughout this entire sequence, water from the sprinklers has all been animated. The use of camera work here. Another damn POV shot. This time Yuji sprints through a stall, swings through a door into a Rhino Schneider. Immediately after, he leg throws Choso. And finally, we have this incredible leitmotif that we saw in Season 1 against the other brothers. I'm not talking about that fight right now, but in both instances, this guitar is orgasmic. I am purely talking about the fighting here, so I will not go any deeper, but this is just one of the fights in this show, and it's not even all that Jujutsu Kaisen has to offer. Fights that don't involve Yuji don't all follow the same hand-to-hand combat like in the Choso fight. In Hidden Inventory, Gojo is doing all sorts of crazy shit with amazing visuals, and Toji is bouncing around everywhere like a Bellamy wannabe with his sword collection. Or Geto bringing out a big-ass curse every minute. Just like the POV shots in the Choso fight, it's these little bits of detail that really bring Jujutsu Kaisen to life, and you can see them everywhere. The way Toji's sword scrapes the ground, the black flash effects, the line art on Geto's face at the end of episode 3, this little thing Gojo does with his hands while ripping Hanami's fucking eyes out, Gojo's hair and facial expressions as he pushes Hanami to the wall, and the very sudden effect of her getting splattered, the jazz in the background as Gojo does his second domain expansion, Yuji beating an opponent after he just waited an extra second to punch. This is funny as fuck watching for the first time. Or the animation as Megami just drops an elephant on this dude. It has been a while since I have watched Season 1, so pretty much all of the things that I listed here were only in Season 2. I mean, let's be honest, I could go on and on if I actually collected some footage from Season 1. And I could keep ranting on. I have barely mentioned Gojo, and he is one of the most interesting parts about Jujutsu Kaisen, or how Gege actually knows what the fuck he's doing as he constructs the plot. He writes arcs that build up to events in the future, or give you insight from the past, instead of just writing another arc that gives you an excuse to make some fights. But that's nerd shit. Let's be honest, this series is just awesome.